Question tags. A tag question is a special construction in English. It is a statement followed by a mini question. The whole sentence is a tag question, and the mini question at the end is called a question tag. We use tag questions at the end of the statements to ask for confirmation. They mean something like, "Am I right?" or "Do you agree?" They are very common in English. Question tags are of two different forms: negative question tags and positive question tags. They are given in the form, "You are Tom, aren't you?" Here, "You are Tom" becomes the positive statement, whereas "aren't you" becomes the negative question tag. "He isn't Joe, is he?" Here, "He isn't Joe" becomes the negative statement, whereas "is he" becomes positive question tag. Now look at these examples of question tags before proceeding in detail. He never goes out with his dog, does he? Here, in the statement, "He never goes out with his dog" becomes the negative statement, whereas "does he" becomes the positive question tag. Have is a main verb in the sentence. It has many possibilities. We have a car. We have a car, haven't we? We use will with the imperative, that is, simple present tense. Open the window, will you? Don't open your books, will you? We use shall after let's. Let's take the next bus, shall we? We must be at home at 8 p.m., mustn't we? Yes, we must. No, we needn't. English tag questions, when they have the grammatical form of a question, are typically complex because they vary according to 4 factors, namely the choice of auxiliary, the negation, the intonation pattern, and the emphasis. The English tag question is made up of an auxiliary verb and a pronoun. The auxiliary has to agree with the tense, aspect, and the modality of the verb in the preceding sentence. If the verb is in the perfect tense, for example, the tag question uses has or have. If the verb is in the present progressive form, the tag is formed with am, are, is. If the verb is in a tense which does not normally use an auxiliary, like the present simple, the auxiliary is taken from the emphatic do form. And if the sentence has a modal auxiliary, this is echoed in the tag. Now, have a look at these examples. He has read this book, hasn't he? He read this book, didn't he? He is reading this book, isn't he? He reads a lot of books, doesn't he? He will read this book, won't he? He should read this book, shouldn't he? He can read this book, Can't he? A special case occurs when the main verb is to be in a simple sentence. Here, the tag question repeats the main verb and not an auxiliary. This is a book, isn't it? If the main verb is to have, either sentence is possible. He has a book, hasn't he? He has a book, doesn't he? Negation. English tag questions may contain a negation but need not. When there is no special emphasis, the rule of thumb often applies that a positive sentence has a negative tag. She is French, isn't she? And vice versa. She is not French, is she?